Okay, this is for Barbara, the card from last week, Rebirth. And in the traditional tarot, it's Sun, Rebirth of the Living Spirit. The affirmation is, I am born and reborn, a child of light, aglow with inner vitality, Sun, Father, Earth, Mother. I am yours. In all things great and small, I see the bounty of your divine expression. I am the sun. I am turning toward life that has been made by your individual consciousness. You have shed the old habits of death and destruction through your simple turning of the mind toward me. And I am the power of regeneration. I am the turning point. You have now freed yourself from the limitations of circumstances. Now in touch with Creator, you express the one true self in a new creative energy. You may find yourself suddenly writing poetry, painting, acting, singing, dancing. You may even begin to feel as though you are a child yourself. You may begin to feel you are reborn again, and it is only through this experience of me that you have entered the eternal land of promise. I am the doorway, the bright light at the end of the tunnel, and you may enter and pass through me if your heart is filled with wonder, empty of doubts and fears. Excuse me. Like Jesus Christ the Son, S-U-N/Son, S-O-N, on earth, you have found the kingdom of God to be within you. The Divine Father Light now joins with the Mother Love of your earthly being, creating a heavenly union. Let your heart be light and gay now that your whole and holy parents have been found. You are the new Son, the Christ consciousness reborn on earth this day. Self-questioning, am I more afraid of the dark or the light? Soak up the sun, contemplate its luminosity, think of it as a being. What does it do for this planet? What would life be without it? So then it talks about Jesus' avatar. Over the 2,000 years since this particular Son of God was asked to walk the earth as human, the popular stories of his life have become very narrow, self-serving legends. One of these legends may have turned you away from the religious path of your childhood. Yet here you are, you meet again on an inward journey. Whether you were raised Christian or not, you have no doubt felt the influence of Christianity in your world. Whether you judge the influence of established Christianity to be positive or negative is not the issue being addressed. Instead, we are looking at how an enlightened being, an avatar or Son of God, might live within the realm of Mother Earth. Looking at the life of Jesus, you can observe one of the ways a divine soul offers himself as an example of living according to the sacred way that unfolds within him. The avatar may teach or preach, but always he or she lives the way of God. His or her mind rests in the higher kingdoms, not in the worries and fears of the world. The world is dealt with, day-to-day issues are faced, but the avatar is guided by something more important to her. This might be called hope. You have transcended doubts by continued action that you judge moment by moment to be in your greater good, seeking no particular reward for your personal being on other than that of truly serving the divine. This has been called faith. Often faith is misunderstood as some kind of trust that things will turn out as you want them. At this level of consciousness, however, your wants have merged with a higher order. You're not so interested in what you get out of something, but rather that the greatest good is happening for all. You're not trusting that God will take care of you, but that God will take care of the great cosmic destiny through you. This is perfect faith. You trust the worth of your small action, if done to the best of your ability, to be a necessary portion of the greater plan. You don't even know what the great plan is. Acting in faith, you simply assume your acts are a part of it. You're guided by love, compassion for all life forms, a virtue that used to be called charity. This guides every avatar's actions constantly. It must guide yours. Before the 2,000 years of Jesus' work on earth is done, everyone living must become an avatar. Everyone must daily live in faith, consciousness of the greater good, hope, affirming the highest possibility, and charity, loving compassionately. Only then will there be a rebirth and liberation of the mother who's given up her life while her children grow from their 2,000-year infancy. The Son, Jesus, was one of many children who fulfilled her dreams for humanity. Now it is time for all of us to awaken. The Son, Jesus, was one of the many children. Okay, I already said that. You and your brothers and sisters, like Jesus, are children of God. You are daughters and sons of the divine male and female force, and you've come to be fostered, mothered by earth while you grow to spiritual maturity. The greatness of avatars is within you, all of you. This is for Barbara, but it's for me, it's for all of us. If you study the life of Jesus or any master teacher who walked the earth, you will get a sense of themes of devotion that ran through their beings. You will see that there are many ways to serve God, but all require a cosmic consciousness, a vision of the good of the whole, a constant placing of the personality or ego self in the position of child to the Divine Father within. So I wanted that too because of the cosmic consciousness.